comments, man. We got well over 50 comments all across the platforms. I want to make sure I reach out to you guys. What's up, Cliff? How you doing? Appreciate you, man. EV Warrior shout out. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all know what to do. Make sure you leave a good review. What's up, James? What's up, Ghost of Judah? What up, guys? Appreciate you. Ant Mass. What's up, Ant Mass? Yep. Hey, how about us finally getting that 2-point conversion situation right though when we need it the most? That was refreshing. We actually got that right. That typically hasn't happened, man, but it happened today, so that was good. You know, yeah, I'm sick of it too, Ant Mass. I feel you, buddy. Yep, Caleb did have this fantastic second half, Cliff. So, man, I'll tell you what. And honestly, I thought he did a really good job. The first half was very rough, and a lot of people are not giving the coach, the defensive coordinator coach, his props, man, for freaking. I thought he played coached a good game. I love that coach for the Detroit Lions, man. Glenn, I think he's going to end up being a head coach somewhere. I really do, man. A lot of the attentions on Ben Johnson, and that that run game was amazing. They had the what do they call them, Knuckles and what you call it, Sonic and Knuckles, man. Talk about a two-headed attack, a two-headed monster, man. They're ridiculous. Montgomery. And man, I'll tell you what, them boys, they can run. And it's embarrassing to watch us be ran on. We just had Henry Melton on here, and he just said that never happened to us. A guy goes down, whatever, we find a way, we make it happen. But that team was amazing, man. I'll tell you what. Let's dive into Matt Eberflus' tenure. And it's been a total disaster. This man is 6-21 as our head coach, 6 wins in nearly 2 seasons. That's not rebuilding. That's tanking without even admitting it. I mean, seriously, he's been tanking without freaking admitting it. The poor game management and bad play calling and lack of adjustments. He does not make adjustments well at all. I mean, we had to wait until the second half in order to do something. When we fall flat and we fall short and we're coming out of the gate really slow, it is a freaking cluster. It takes forever for us to get back on track. It's ridiculous, man. Failing to maximize the talent players at DJ Moore, Caleb, and all the other guys, especially Cole Kmet, it's ridiculous. We got so much talent out there, so many ways to spread the ball. I don't get it at all. I mean, you could compare Eberflus to other coaches, but do you think someone like Dan Campbell would mismanage that timeout? I doubt he would. I know he mismanaged his 2-point going for it on 4th down. That's what it was. He's very well known for going for it on 4th down. Does a really good job in the postseason. I think he learned his lesson that it's not the same and that he's got to call that game a little differently. But I just don't think that he's going to mismanage those timeouts. You know what I'm saying? No way. We're stuck with a guy who has no idea how to lead a team, and just simple tasks like calling timeouts at the right time and calling for what do you call it? Challenge flag. He's terrible with that. Let's walk through the 6 straight losses since the bye, man. Commanders, Cardinals, Patriots, Packers, Vikings, and now the Lions. That's not just bad. That's pathetic. And starting out early. Hey, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all know what to do. Please give us a good review. We really appreciate you coming out tonight. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for hanging out with us. We really appreciate you guys. Sorry about your loss. You are now allowed to drink if you haven't already. Please drink responsibly. And with our sponsors from El Bandito Yankee Tequila, we are saying to try the blue agave. We love that stuff, man. It's good stuff, but drink responsibly, okay? The team started out 4-2, boys. How the heck did that happen? We started out 4-2. I mean, that looked great, right? And now we just look like complete dysfunction. This team showed us hope. Then Eberflus ripped it away. At this point, it just feels intentional. Like he's intentionally sabotaging us and he's burning it all down like a scorched, bad relationship, and just ripping the flowers out of the garden and ripping our hearts out also. Ron says he drinks at home. Leonidas says, I don't understand the Monty glazing mid at best. Having a passing game threat opens up the run. Any running back. Monty played the way today exactly how he did for us, and that's why Monty was not resigned. Monty had some big chunk yards. I don't know what you're talking about. I agree to disagree, man. That guy ran right through the heart of our freaking team, and then next thing you know, you've got Gibbs just running up through the middle too, and on the outside and cutting out. They both had over 80 yards. They almost had 200 yards combined. Are you freaking kidding me? Both those guys played good today. Like, go back and look at the game. But yeah, so they did great. They ran all over us, man. Big chunk yards too, not just little cup yards here or there. I guarantee you, he's got at least over 4 yards of carry, if not more, man. He did great today. But yeah, let's talk to the longtime fans that deserve better, man. You guys are out there, the guys that come out here all the time, Ant Mass, all these guys that come out here, man, that have been fans forever, man. Some of the guys that watched the '85 Bears, when was the last time we had a really good season? 06, but yeah, man, 2018. Well, 2018 and then 2006. So we've been suffering for decades, But I'll tell you what, man. Some personal things that have happened during Thanksgiving. It's ridiculous what's happening, man. That it's ridiculous what happens Thanksgiving. And the problem with this Thanksgiving is, man, we actually have a team that could potentially, we saw it. We had a team that could win. We saw a team that could beat the Packers. We saw a team that could beat the Vikings and the Lions. I think out of all the teams, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like out of all the teams, we matched up better against the Lions than we did the Packers and the Vikings. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know about what you think about that, Jake. At the end of the day, I don't know shit. I'm just a fan, okay? I'm not an insider. I don't know shit, So, I mean, I'm just speaking like you guys are, and I appreciate your guys' comments. You guys are awesome, man. So, but let's place some blame on the McCaskies. Can we do that? I know there's probably some McCaskey fans out here. Raise your hand. Let me know who's a fan out here of the McCaskies. But I'm going to place a little blame on the McCaskies if that's all right with you. I'm going to call out the ownership right now. I'm taking the gloves off. Okay, I just their poor hiring decisions are just atrocious, man. They really could do a better job, and the way that they do them. The way that your hands are tied with guys that are already there, and they're like, okay, well, you can accept this job if you accept him. I don't like that, and I don't think that's the right way to conduct business. I'm sorry. But at what point do they wake up and realize that this franchise needs real leadership? We've been stuck in mediocrity or worse for years, man. Like I said, we deserve better, man. The case for firing Eberflus, I mean, and why he needs to be gone immediately. Listen, it shows accountability. I think accountability is important. Don't you guys? Wouldn't you agree? Raise your hands if you think that accountability is important. I mean, honestly, I feel like he lost the locker room. I was talking to Brad Biggs after the game, and he said that while they were waiting for the press conference, it was a long deliberation before they actually came in there. And he feels like potentially, he doesn't know, but he feels like there was some sort of call to order to try to get all their story straight and to get everything together. I mean, Kevin Poles, everybody was kind of hanging around, talking to Ted Cruz, making sure, having some conversations before they dealt with the press. So I feel like there's some sort of something cooking in the oven, and it's not a turkey dinner. It might be some walking papers too, get a fire extinguisher, but get this guy out of here, man. Don't even call for an Uber, make him take the Shoelace Express. Don't even get your pictures with your kids and your family on the desk. Just to have security haul his butt out. He's done. You know, it's embarrassing. It's Thanksgiving. Should have been done a long time ago, but if you get rid of him now, you got almost a week and a half to prepare, 10 days before the next game. That gives the heir apparent, whether it be, and there's both sides where a defensive coordinator could potentially be, the interim head coach. So that way, Brown, what can Brown do for you? He could, keep his head on straight and focus with Caleb and his growth and development and the offense and focus on that. There's arguments on both sides of the ball as to who could be an interim, but I mean, there's at least 6 players that turned into, or not players, but interim coaches that actually had success in this situation. I mean, you get an up close approach and a look at it, the guy. I would not be proud of what the product that you guys put out today. Okay, not at all. That second half was horrible. How do you allow? If you're saying our team is as bad as they are, and they are, we've got 4 wins, Don, 4 wins. But you go look at your wins and you go look at your losses. Your team is beatable. It's very beatable. And guys are dropping like flies. At the end of the day, the Lions will always line. I guarantee you ain't winning nothing. You're winning more than we do. But what is that? What are you proving? What are you proving, Don? You're not proving anything when you beat us. Big freaking deal. You know what I'm saying? That's like trying to a guy that's got a bad wheel and he's got a knee brace on, and you're playing a pickup game of 21 and you're freaking bragging about it. I mean, come on, dude. Let's be real. Go in another room. Go talk to the Packers. Go talk to the Vikings. Go pick a fight with them. Why are you picking a fight with us, Don? Because you know that you guys freaking suck today. You guys didn't do that good. You ran on us, but after a while, you couldn't. You had to pass the ball. Your defense gave up a lot. You made freaking, I mean, seriously, think about it. What was it, 50 yards total? Maybe even less the first half. And we just freaking ran. We did whatever we wanted. We imposed our will on you guys, Don. We had like 20 points in the second half. That is pathetic. That's not a way to close a game, Don. Not on Thanksgiving, not in Detroit, okay? I don't even know if Eminem was there, but whatever. Anyways, I would be embarrassed if I was you. Hey, good win. Good win. You beat up on a lousy team that's got a lot of dysfunction. Great players, in my opinion, but what is that? What is my opinion anyways? Appreciate you for showing up and showing out, Don. Everybody else, Caleb, the clown. So, yeah, Darius. What's up, Darius? Love you, buddy. Jailbreak, shout out to Jailbreak. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Hit that, give us a good review. We appreciate you. You guys got any questions or comments? Let me know. I got a little something going on with my mouse, so I can't quite highlight your guys' stuff as much as I'd like to. My computer is actually in repair right now, so I've got a backup. My buddy hooked me up. My buddy's kid backed me up. Friend of mine too, also Jake. Shout out to Jake and Tony, man. Saving Thanksgiving for us so we could do a pod, man. Get this out there. So what do you guys got? You got any questions? Love you too, Darius. You're the best, man. Wish you were on. I know you had to spend time with your family. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I went up to Bridges Scoreboard, Northwest Indiana Sports headquarters, with the Hall of Fame menu and the coldest beer in Chicagoland. And that place was packed to the gills, man. They're having a good old time having Thanksgiving meal up there. I went and got 3 meals for my son, and myself. We had a good old time, man. We had some good food. They had all the fixings, everything. Wasn't bad. $23 a plate. We had more than we needed to eat. It was good stuff. What did you guys have to eat? Are you guys more of a sides? Do you like the sides, or you like the turkey? Do you go after the ham, the deviled eggs, green, the casserole, mashed potatoes? Do you like the bread? What do you guys like? Do you like all the desserts? Are you talking about sweet potato pie? Are you talking about pumpkin pie? So some ice cream, some a la mode, so many good things, man. I mean, everybody that I know, they're grabbing their I don't want to call anybody out, so I won't, but when I was in Bridges, I did see some people wearing their athletic pants with the stretchies on them and the freaking the cord, so it was funny. They were definitely making sure they were seasoned veterans, right? They were making sure that they had room. Dang, man, smoked brisket, dude. That is freaking awesome. Kanye, what up, Kanye? Kanye in the building. Keith, what's up, Keith? Eberlu's fired yet? I don't know. If anybody lets us know during the show, let's rally. Let's say that our show, and I mean our show because you guys are the show, right? I couldn't do this without you. It's just me and my Urlacher back there, and my freaking what do you call it? Walter Payton, my Walter Payton bobblehead that's not doing too well. I got to let Eddie know that I fixed his leg. His leg fell apart. When I do these remote podcasts and stuff and go to all these sports venues and stuff, some things ends up breaking and whatever. But yeah, it's just me up here in my garage. Got this on. I need to get some insulation in here and a freaking heater. It's about to drop, man. Here in Chicago area, it gets freaking cold, but it's not unbearable yet. So what up, Jailbreak? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Monkey Biz. I trust having cocktails with Bill Cosby more than I trust Eberflus. Dude, that is a bar. What up, Monkey Biz? Oh, that was sick, dude. Shout out to that, man. I'll have to remember that one. That was a good one. Don Burr is fired. Yes, Ron. Don Burr is fired. We love you, Don. You always bust our balls, and rightfully so, damn it. Why not? Lions are always going to lion, man. Hey, what up, EV Warrior? Smooth. You know what's unbearable? The thought of Flus on being here for another day. Yeah, man. The fact that he's still in the building and we haven't heard anything yet, that is painful, man. And I'm telling you right now, there is no way in hell that them boys in the locker room, he lost it. He lost it. I'm sorry, he lost it. Good guy, nice guy, got the beard going, swag daddy, whatever, looks a little different. I'm telling you, his hits turned to shits faster than the word of God. First year, I'll give him a pass. He ran into some shit. The hits ran into some shits because our first year, our team looked sus, looked really, really bad, right? You had to build it together. Second year, I still kind of gave him a pass, last year, whatever. Third year, hey, I'm sorry, man. You put all these pieces together, and we probably wouldn't have all these pieces together because now you're talking about a 5th-year contract with, Justin. So now some of these pieces wouldn't be here potentially, right? Because you're going to have to pay him, what, 25, 30 mil? What's the going rate for a 5th-year option? I think it's at least almost 30 mil, 25, something like that. So that money is not going to go to a guy who had the best game. Hope he's all right with that ankle, but, Keenan Allen, Keenan Allen let DJ cook. DJ and Keenan Allen let Adunze cook. All of that stuff going on, man, was great today. Was great. We'd like to see Cole Kmet get in there a little bit more. But that call that they had on Cole Kmet, that was egregious, man. So disrespectful, man. So disrespectful. Yeah. So wow. You guys are still going at it, man. It's Thanksgiving, man. Take it easy. There's a line here. There's a line here, okay? Come on. Let's talk some football. What's going on now? Who's playing? Is the Raiders game on yet against Kansas City? I can't remember. There is it. Wasn't there a Dolphins game in between or something? I got a lot of points from that. Hey, Don, your kicker got me a lot of points. I'll tell you right now, because Gibbs, he didn't do too well for me today. As far as Gibbs, what I mean by that is, as far as fantasy goes, you're picking him to get 17 plus, maybe 30, whatever. He got like 10, 15 or something, but that kicker got me like 11 points. He kicked a lot of field goals, Don. He was busy today. You guys kept him busy, that's for sure. Fudge Packers versus Dolphins playing. Oh man, that's what I get for reading your notes, James Childress. What up, James? Are you working? Are you at the what do you work for, Deere, right? Or something? Yeah, I like Williams as far too. You'd be a fool if you didn't. I mean, kid spelled backwards. That's what I'd say if you didn't like Caleb, man. He's freaking courage under fire. He's a good kid. Hasn't had any problems. Keeps it all in-house. You saw right before when he comes out the freaking tunnel, he's talking to who? His 2 offensive linemen. He's all in it. He's all about it, dude. Class act, doing a good job. I'm not saying he's playing lights out all the time, whatever, but he's making some miraculous throws, and I've heard some guys I've heard some guys at the top of their game talking about the amazing ability that he has to throw them balls and stuff. A lot of Vikings last week, that 30-yard bomb, 20 almost 30 yards. Like, he does some pretty cool stuff, man. He'll get that touch. That other stuff will come, man. It's a rookie, man. But whatever. Put in Bagent. Dude, that's all you say. You come in and say that 400 times, and we love you. Go ahead, keep saying it. We don't care, but you sound like a broken record, and that's all you got. That's your go-to, and then that's your finisher, and that's your starter. You start it and you finish with the same freaking broken line, dude. Come up with some new freaking stuff besides Bagent, man. Bagent had a few freaking games, and you know what? If he was really that good, they would put him in there. Or I honestly think they probably should trade him while he still has a little bit left. I was actually hoping we would have got that Daniel Jones, but once again, the Vikings got him and the left tackle Cam Robinson from Jacksonville Jaguars and put him on the team. And he ended up freaking getting the game ball his very first game, doesn't even know the playbook. And he ends up freaking getting the game ball the first game that he's in there. So, like I said, the way that I see that going is Sam Darnold, he ain't going to be around. He's auditioning for wherever he's going next because JJ is the heir apparent. And if JJ struggles, guess what? Daniel Jones comes in. And Daniel Jones is going to help this kid. And he's also – and the good thing for Daniel is he's going to learn some really good coaching. He's going to learn some football along the way. I think it's a good fit. Yeah. So, yeah, anyways,